Before colonial arrival, indigenous education thrived through oral traditions and storytelling, fostering community knowledge. However, in 1652, colonial forces disrupted these systems, establishing church-run schools that marginalized native practices and prioritized European teachings. Key historical developments: pre-colonial and early colonial era. Indigenous education relied on oral traditions, observation, and storytelling. Colonial arrival, 1652, disrupted indigenous systems. Early formal education was limited and church-run. British rule, post-1806. English language education promoted British cultural dominance. Stratified system, elite private schools for whites, mission schools for black communities. Late 1800s to early 1900s. Increased demand for cheap, unskilled labor. Education was used to reinforce white dominance and social control. Apartheid era, 1948-1994. 1953. Designed to provide inferior education to black South Africans, reinforcing obedience and manual labor roles. Black schools underfunded, white schools were well-resourced and compulsory. 1976 Soweto uprising. Protests against Afrikaans as a medium of instruction escalated into national resistance. Over 660 deaths sparked global condemnation and intensified anti-apartheid efforts. 1980s, early 1990s. Schools became politicized, widespread boycotts and unrest in townships. Struggle generation youth abandoned school for political activism. Higher education under apartheid. Universities were racially segregated via the 1959 Extension of University Education Act. Historically advantaged institutions, HAIs, received better funding. Historically disadvantaged institutions, HDIs, became hubs of protest and were severely under-resourced. In conclusion, South Africa's educational history reveals how learning institutions were weaponized to maintain racial and class divisions. Understanding this background is essential for addressing the enduring inequalities within the system today. Thank you for joining us.